right, guys, here in the top left-hand corner of Antiga Shipyard, we have our Blue Terran player representative of TSL. It is Polt. He is down 0-1 in this best-of-9 to his opponent, our two-time reigning champion of IPL Fight Club. From SK Gaming, it is MC.
Yeah, man, MC, I mean, everyone knew. He got 3 GSL championships on 2-basing, essentially, right? Because he was good at it. His builds were so sick, so polished, nobody knew how to deal with him. Then people kind of did figure it out. He started playing greedy. Players like Polt, for example, came in and punished him. MC was knocked out of Code A completely, out of the GSL, managed to get back into Code S through an MLG event, and since then has been kind of steadily improving. He showed us at first a lot of newer 2-base plays that were also quite good, but I feel like really within the last 3 or 4 months, he's developed so much as a Protoss player. He's really kind of expanded the way he plays, and he's really good. Deserves to be called Boss Toss.
Obama Toss. So that's
or Boss Toss.
Boss Toss. I like that too.
He calls himself Boss Toss.
I always liked the connection though when he went the president, and then we went to Obama Toss, but. Boss Toss, yes. In fact, the other day he was mentioning, cross-server play, and there's lag at times and stuff like that. He said, but it doesn't matter. I am Boss Toss.
It's true.
I will always win. And he has been doing well in not just these show matches, but the coolest thing about him is that he always puts up, a round of 8, round of 4, something like that performance at the GSL, and then on
generally,
and then over the past couple of seasons because of he has been improving. But and then on top of that, he goes to almost every major foreign tournament and has a great performance there as well.
So, what will he do in this game? We'll have to find out.
And nothing too out of the ordinary for both these players yet. Looks like Polt is staring down a gasless fast expand here, and I'll start that orbital command, then go right to the command center after that. MC, on the other hand, see if he puts down second gas here in a bit, if this is going to be more of a sentry expand, or if this is just going to be pretty typical stuff.
Well, I think MC definitely knows his opponent. He knows that Polt likes to be aggressive early on. Antiga Shipyard is a great map for early Terran versus Protoss aggression, so MC is just going to kind of play it safe. Going to go for that 1-gate expand most likely, rather than any sort of silly command center first, or any sort of put down your gate, then before you even get gas or anything, then go for the Nexus. So yeah, MC just playing a safe opening, and we'll see where he decides to go from here.
Yeah, I've got to say though, for the past few months, I've maintained that Daybreak is my favorite map.
That's a good map, for sure.
I think it changed.
Really? You like Antiga better?
I like Atlantis Spaceship better.
Oh, Atlantis Spaceship.
Because of the quality of games we've had on it recently.
Right.
Atlantis Spaceship has definitely made the best games in IPL so far. I
still think I'm going to stick with Daybreak.
It's still a great map. It's my number 2, but I have a new love. And,
it's okay.
It's named Atlantis Spaceship.
I won't judge. I think a map I'm going to start to really like soon is actually Ohana. I'm really enjoying playing on that map, especially, and I love watching games on it. So that could become a good one in the future. I think that's a map that's going to be in the tournament circuit for quite a while, probably.
Definitely agree. And both these guys, haven't gotten a terribly great look at what the other's doing. MC does know, well, actually nothing. He was killed, but it was by Marines that were up at the front, so he can figure that it's going to be some sort of gasless expand. But of course, he doesn't know that until he actually gets up there, pokes in, and checks. So
I always have to send that Stalker and Zealot up there right away just to kind of see what they've got. Keep them honest, make sure they've got a bunker at the front. If they don't, you get a couple free kills that way.
And looks like he is going to make his way up there, and don't think he'll be able to stop that bunker, but he may be able to snag himself a Marine kill or two. Actually runs away with the Stalker, and then gets in with the 2-hit point Zealot. It took a swipe. It could have gotten away, Zealot.
It was close. Well, I'm sure Polt would have just raised those depots anyway, but it was a nice little try from MC. He did see the command center, and judging by the timing of that, he should be able to kind of guess what his opponent did.
Yeah, very much so. And Polt actually adding on his second gas now. Not double gassing right after the 3 racks, which is kind of cool. That means he's going to get a few more units out there and be a little bit later to his upgrades. But, of course, he will have a bit better defense. His opponent, though, MC, decided to expand off of 1 gate. We're still waiting to see what sort of... okay, MC. All right, I was about to say, you've got a lot of resources. It's because he's putting down... He went Gateway Nexus.
Yeah, this is going to be the probably the 8-gate all-in that we've been seeing some Protoss players do. Parting, actually, is a Protoss that loves doing this against Terran. It's kind of a direct response to Terrans playing this 3-barrack style. You basically just kind of overpower them. Since it's MC doing it, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a very high sentry version.
Yes,
he does have his second gas, but this will be cool. I've never actually seen MC do this build, and we don't know for sure it's going to be the 8-gate, but a lot of times when you see that really, really fast third Nexus, you see a lot of gateways come down after it.
And that's 3, and as he gets the resources, he's going to continue to add those on. So 4 gateways.
Gas too, but
and,
could be sentries again.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 4 gateways and a pylon for now. Of course, he'll probably add on a few more in a bit.
Yep, so you do. Usually it's 4 gates to start off with, and then you power a little bit more, and then you add on 4 more, sometimes 3 more.
And we'll see how Polt is going to prepare. He's already got 2 bunkers back at home, but of course, look at this. He's hitting with a factory, and you can see when these gateways come up, you're like, oh, did you just get your first 2 medevacs? Well, that's cute, because I have 8 gateways worth of units coming at you now.
Yeah, exactly. This is like the pure anti-standard play build by MCs. Up to 6 gates right now.
There's
7
7
gates. Oh, the scan from Polt as the 8th gate goes down.
Yep.
Will Polt see, though? Check Polt's vision. I want to see if he was able to see the high ground there, too. Okay, saw another gateway up there. But the fact that those gateways are in the natural should be very suspicious to Polt. We'll have to see if he throws down another bunker or 2.
Looks like he's checking for pylons right now.
Exactly, yep. He's got some time, though, before he needs to really worry about those forward pylons.
There is a robo coming up as well for MC.
Oh,
so,
interesting. Okay.
Maybe a reaction to the scan. Yeah, it could very well be, and then he'll just try and pick off some units on the high ground. It's going to make this attack a lot better.
Yeah.
It'll delay a couple of units coming out, of course, but when you're hitting with 8 gates, it's not that big of a deal anyway. He's already up to 52 probes.
Yep, Polt did actually scout for that forward pylon a little bit early. The probe's coming in there now to do it. If you scan like that and you see those gateways going down, they're probably not going to be putting that forward pylon down right there, because it's still going to be a little while, before the gateway's finished. So that's an interesting thing to kind of note. Polt's scouting timing a little bit off there in that case, and that actually could end up being a big deal, because MC got that pylon down no problem. He's testing the front right now with a probe. Died, but he got to see the 2 bunkers.
Yep.
Given that there are only 2 bunkers, I wonder if he's going to attack anyway with this.
Is this
Twilight
going to be an 8-gate blink?
Well, the thing is when he was scanned, he could have just totally made the decision, too, to just be like, all right, well, I've got these gateways. I don't necessarily need to use them. I can put down 2 forges, too. Yeah, so he's actually going to just kind of transition into a more passive Protoss versus Terran game, kind of scrapping the 8-gate all in, it looks like, and just going for a more standard-ish play.
And a cool decision out of him. He's going to get a lot of units down back at home to defend. A Marauder actually running out, but Concussive Shell is not finished up, so the progress of those Stalkers is not going to be impeded. And we have our first Immortals joining now as MCP sitting on 69 workers. I mean, his economy is very, very good for the 10-minute, 45-second mark.
Oh, yeah.
And certainly he's made, Polt kind of question his decisions as well.
Well, if MC can soundly defeat this attack, he'll be in an amazing position right now going into the later parts of this game. But this is very strong. If Polt is able to get in there, kill the army, and take this 3rd base location, he is going to be in a prime position to kind of go on and do a lot more damage to MC. He is expanding behind this as well, which, of course, normally you want to do. And it looks like it's going to be a drop in the main and a push.
Yeah, but MC does see that with the Observer, so he's already tearing off a few units here. He's not going to completely take the bait and allow the units to come through the 3rd at the same time. Look at the smart decision, sacrificing 1 pylon so we can get out a few additional Stalkers and Zealots. And Polt did try to test the other side. Unfortunately, the Zealots were not up at the front, and a couple of Stalkers died a little bit unnecessarily, and that's going to give Polt a little bit of room to maneuver.
Yeah, MC actually not controlling this very well. It's because we've got some action in the middle of the map here, trying to engage that army from Polt here, and he's doing okay with it, but overall, MC not responding to this pressure as well as he could have at all.
This is not ending up all that well for him, to be perfectly honest. Polt is getting himself a big advantage. He's already killed a couple of those gateways. He's able to slowly pick off these units as they make their way up. No upgrades were finished for MC at all. Polt already has +1 attacks done. Even with the sentries providing Guardian Shield, most of these units are dying before they ever get a chance to even get off 1 swipe.
Yeah, this is looking a little bit dangerous right now.
GG! Wow!